Hello, Flosstube. I'm Sherry,
I'm Malia.
and
We're here to talk about our cross stitch from the past week.
yes, and welcome to our channel. And thank you to all of our subscribers and those who commented last week and gave us so much encouragement. We appreciate that very much. Malia has kind of joined me in some cross stitching adventure, and she has chosen something that you will see a little later that she's going to show. That's going to be her project probably for a little while. Okay, how long have you cross stitched?
3 years, maybe.
Just on and off though, right?
Yeah, it's not a recurring hobby for me. It's just something I like doing every once in a while.
Yeah, and have you ever finished anything?
No.
No. And mostly it's what kind of projects has it been that you have started?
Halloween, I think, mostly.
But are they bigger?
They're like probably about that big.
Yes.
And I haven't even finished that, but it was something I wasn't exactly very interested in.
Yes. So everything she's ever started, she has never finished, even though it might be like something that might be 20 stitches by, wide and long. But whenever you're stitching, you've got to be stitching on something that interests you, right? And she found something that really took her interest.
It struck me like lightning.
It struck her like lightning. We were at our LNS, our local needle workshop. What day was that? Tuesday. And she saw this particular pattern. I won't give it away because I'm going to let her tell about it. This particular pattern and one more. There was another one you saw. You had to kind of choose between. I don't know if you'll remember the name of that one or not when it comes time.
Well, I can describe it, but I can't tell you what it was.
Okay. So we got her chart and her pattern, and let me just say she did not go small. There's nothing small about this project, but I did look at it, and it looks like it's something that she's cross-stitched enough that I think she can handle it. So, and whatever she has trouble with, I can help her. So other than that, what have we done this week, Malia?
Oh, we met up with another Flosstuber.
Yeah, we met up with Linda from Linda Turk from the Smoky Mountain Stitchers. She and her sister, if you have not watched them, Callie, have a channel, a Flosstube channel, the Smoky Mountain Stitchers, like I said. And I first got to know Callie when I started my Flosstube channel back in 2020. And then when she and her sister started their Flosstube channel, I got to know her sister. And so we got to meet up with Linda and her husband yesterday, didn't we? So what did we do?
We mainly just sit there and talk.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? We met at a coffee shop, and we talked for several hours, and they are so fun to talk to. It was just like meeting someone we had known, or getting up with someone we had known our whole lives. So we really enjoyed our visit with them yesterday, and that was just fun. That's just part of the fun of Flosstube, the Flosstube community, being able to meet up with other stitchers and make new friendships and or friendships you have through talking on social media, and then just actually getting to meet in person and talk. It's wonderful. And her sister Callie, I talk to her from time to time on the phone, and we could talk for hours on the phone too. So I enjoy that a lot. But we had a good visit, didn't we? Linda brought me some goodies for kind of for the family, and so we'll show that towards the end of the video, and we will talk about our stitching and future plans that's coming up. I have been, since I started my channel back, trying to film like once a month, and I've had some issues that keep coming up that mess up my plans. So I think a lot of us have that to happen, and so we're just going to kind of figure it out as we go until things settle down. And what was it we were saying that we thought we might try to do? Was it every 2 weeks or once a month?
Every 2 weeks.
Malia would like to do every 2 weeks. So I think we'll try it, and we'll see how much progress she could get in her project in 2 weeks' time. And we sat down a while ago. Malia was nice enough to sit down with me. I was trying to narrow my projects down to like a rotation style, and because I'm one that I would really prefer to work on one bigger, what I call a bigger project. I've said this before, some of you probably have heard me say this, but if it's got a lot of back stitching, confetti stitching, and things like that, then I want that to be my focus, and then have things that are much more simple to stitch on along with that, like when I get tired of stitching on something that takes so much concentration. So Malia helped me pick out some things that I am going to work on for however long it takes to finish it, and then what I'm going to replace it with after I'm done, right? And so we're going to talk about that some too. So I guess we'll start with that first. Sure. I did have a past finish.
Where's that fly?
I don't know what I did with it. 4th of July past finish I did. I don't know, I think I might have done this in 2020. Now you can see my stitches. So because it's a cushion style, I meant for it to be like an ornament. If we did a year-round tree, we thought about that, didn't we? Wants to do a year-round tree, and then we decided not to do that. But that's my little past finish for the 4th of July. And I will probably keep it out. I will probably go ahead and put it out and keep it out for the summer. Okay. My first whip that I want to show, everybody that probably that has been watching me will know what this is. I've been working on it a while. It's the Signs of Fall from the Just Cross Stitch magazine. And I had hoped to have this done. I got to look away from the camera just a second. Oops. Okay, I had hoped to have this done from last week. That was my plan. And I did diligently work on this, but my time got limited. And I didn't get as much time to as I thought I would, and I still don't think I would have gotten it finished even if I had. So it comes from this magazine that you have seen, the Leisure Arts. I said just cross stitch. I think it's October 1994. If you're new to my channel, this is what it is. And these mums, I guess these are mums right here. That's where I'm working at. And that is such a dense area to work in. A lot of color confetti stitching. And there's some back stitching in there. And I don't know, it's playing tricks on my eyes. I'm having a lot of issues with my eyes doing this. So I have made it over. Well, let me just show you. It doesn't look, probably to you it won't look like a lot of progress from last week, but it's been some progress. So I made it over I just started using my grid lines because the stitching was so confetti heavy to me. And then I started trying to back stitch as I went along. And there's a mistake in there that I'm going to go back and correct. That just makes me sick to my stomach. So I have got to correct a mistake and then hopefully move on after that. So we'll see in 2 weeks. I think that's the first week in June. I don't know the date. It's the first Wednesday in June. We'll come back. So we'll see how far I get. Hopefully I can survive it and get it done. Because we have decided, Malia and I decided that once this is done, I'm going to replace it. Can you hand me the book that we're going to replace that with? It's another whip that I started. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back to some of my notes to remember when I started this. Let me move this one out of the way. This one will not be new to some of you either. It's from Leisure Arts publication. And this one is called...
One of Malia's favorites.
It's called one of Malia's favorites. Okay, so it's this picture, this one right here, and the name of it is Halloween Surprise.
And I love it. I think it's so cute.
It is. I think it's really nostalgic looking. I think that it was made, I think I read in this book, I'll have to check up for that for the next video, but I think this was created from a postcard, from one of the vintage postcards. So I can see why that would be, it's so cute. It's called one of Malia's favorites. That's what we'll refer to it as from now on. So this is how much I have done on it so far. And my fabric's wrinkled, but I think this was an 18 count fabric. Because I'll check my notes. But that's how much I have done on it. And let me move it in closer. And that will have to be the next finish. It's going to replace Signs of Fall. And we'll get that finished and reduce my whip pile. And that's the goal. Because I've got some good stuff, don't I? We were looking at some of the things. Some of it Malia's doesn't really care about. And there's some pieces that really struck you, right? So, um, do you want to, before I move on, do you want to talk about your piece?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So this is what I picked out.
Okay. Move it down a little bit so they can see the name. I can't see. Okay. The Glendon Place. It's from Glendon Place.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe back it up just a little bit. So that's called what?
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. And I told you, she did not go small.
This is...
What's the stitch count on that?
Let me see if I remember right. 168 width by 246 height.
Okay.
If I'm reading that right. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, that's what it says. Stitched area is 170 wide by 250 high with a stitch count of 168 wide by 246 high. Okay. I have never seen anything worded that way that I can recall.
I just thought it was really cool and very unique looking.
Yes, she loves that. I have seen some people show this on Flosstube. I've seen it around a little bit, but not a whole lot. But it's probably a lot of people have probably stitched this. What does that verse say?
In a grave lies the horseman, his head at his side. Be brave enough to take it, and again by night he will ride.
See,
I don't know if that's from the book or not. I want to read the book, so
you haven't read the book yet?
No, I want to. I don't have it.
She's an avid reader. She loves the classics. Yeah, we're both into the Sleepy Hollow. So we picked out the fabric. We could not find the fabric that it shows on the preview page.
I liked this better anyway.
Yeah, because I had said we maybe could order some fabric, and she saw this. Maybe hold it up there closer where they could see it. What was it? A 16 count? A 16 count. And it's called what?
French Country.
Yes, French Country. I thought maybe it would be called some kind of purple because it's, it's a purplish type of color, but it's called French Country. So I think it will be pretty on there, but I haven't looked at the colors it calls for, the floss colors yet. We need to do that before we completely decide on that, because some of those might blend in with the fabric. So we'll have to check on that and see. But yeah, like I said, she did not go small. You're like the kind of person that's like, go big or go home kind of person.
Or go big and go home.
No, you will finish it. And that'll be beautiful in your room. And Halloween. She likes to decorate for the seasons. I do too. But that will be really pretty in your room. What was the other thing, the other one you saw first?
Oh,
do you remember?
I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was like these skeletons. Mm-hmm. One of them, I'm not usually into skeletons, but I just thought this was cute for some reason. It was like this little pickup truck, and the skeleton was in the driver's seat, and the rest of it was in the back. What's the name of that? The bed.
Oh, yeah.
Was in the bed, and I just thought that was so funny.
It was a cutesy piece.
It was because I rode around the bed of the truck all the time, so.
Yeah, when she was smaller and her sister, her some of you all know my oldest daughter, those were times when my husband had a truck and we would live in a smaller road, like country road, and they weren't in any danger or anything.
No, not on the main road. They just run the yard, right in the neighborhood.
Yeah. So you'd ride in the back of the truck, and I used to do that growing up too. I always thought that was really fun. But yeah, it was a cutesy piece, not a scary. We're not really into like the gory Halloween scary type stuff, but that was a cutesy piece. And that the Sleepy Hollow that she picked out, I think it's going to be really cute. Like I said, in her room, and so uh, that's still one of my favorites too. Let's see, did we leave out anything about it?
No.
I think we got it. Okay. So my next piece that I'm going to talk about, I did not get to work on this past week, but I'm still going to show it just in case somebody's new or to remind everyone, because I have something I'm going to replace it with when I am done, and that is the Inn at Fox River Mill from Little House Needleworks. I'm going to kind of step up my game on it as a rotation, and this is still where I'm at, but I'm just showing it because I wanted to show what we decided to switch up my that project with. Okay, if I can remember what I did with it. We kind of got stuff everywhere here. Okay, here it is. Okay, Sleepy Hollow Lodge from Little House Needleworks. That's what I'm going to replace the Inn at Fox River Mill with. So we'll both be working on something Sleepy Hollow. So that will be my replacement when it comes around. Okay, the next thing that I have worked on this past week, like I said, I pretty much put all my efforts into Signs of Fall, hoping that that would be finished up, and it's not. But sometimes at night, I like to watch a good movie, because usually my husband goes to bed before I do, and then after he goes to bed, I'm kind of free with I can spend more time stitching. And so whenever that's happening, then I need something that is kind of mindless or not as something I don't have to think about as much. So this comes from the Spring Summer 2022 Cross Stitch Favorites issue, and you saw it last week, but I'm going to show it. Let's see this kind of in the middle of the page there in the crease. It's a flamingo, and I decided to stitch that as a small. I am not doing the words, I'm just doing the flamingo because I think it's just so funny. Just got some attitude going on there. And I stitched it on I'm thinking that this fabric came from Hobby Lobby, and I'm thinking it was called Vintage Blue, but I'm not sure. But here is where I'm at on my flamingo. I'm up to the point for sunglasses to finish up the head and things. So I think it's going to be really cute when I'm done with it. But that's what I have been working on at night when I'm watching a movie on my phone, is trying to finish up my flamingo. And so I can move on to another one of my smalls. Because I told Malia a while ago, what it was that I said about the smalls, that's like open the floodgates.
Yeah, he's got a lot of them.
Yeah, I can, with the smalls, I can start whatever I want to, because I can rotate those out and just kind of do them as I want to do them. But I am trying to finish that one up because I have a reason I want to have it done. So that's pretty much all I got to work on. I do want to show, I didn't get to show this last week. Where did I don't know where my preview page for this went to. Okay. It's the Old Glory. I don't know if it's from Little House Needleworks or I don't know. But I did have that much done on it. I don't know if I had shown the progress I had made on it or not. But I haven't worked on it since the past 2 weeks. But that's what I've got so far. I'm sorry, I don't know where the preview page is right now. It's kind of gotten lost in all the stuff. So I'll try to have that for next time when I show it. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think. What were we going to show next? Oh, I know. I wanted to show some the Little House Needleworks Fall on the Farm. I've been collecting some of those. I at first thought I would do it as one big piece, and then I decided that I'm going to do it as just separate pieces. And I was able to add to what I already had. I think I might have shown these last week, but I will show it again. I had this one.
Oh, I like that.
I like it. It reminds me of, I don't know, just for some reason, I grew up with my aunt and uncle having a farm. So I love seeing the activity of the chickens in the yard.
It reminds me of the Berenstain Bears. I don't know why.
The pumpkins, probably.
Yes.
And then I have this one.
That reminds me of Berenstain Bears too.
Really?
Yes. Well, I think I have that one book stuck in my head. That one. They have like several different fall books. Like there's a Halloween one, a Thanksgiving one. I think there's just a plain fall one.
Okay.
So I need to find those books.
I love those books. Let's just get off on a tangent for just a minute. The Berenstain Bear books. Even when my girls were small and I would read those books, I love the pictures, especially in those fall ones. And y'all have probably heard us say their whole family. It's odd. My husband, my oldest daughter, Hannah, y'all know her. Some of y'all know her. And Malia and myself. That's our favorite season, fall. That's what we talk about all the time, fall.
Speaking of which, I'm going to go grab something real quick.
Okay. So I will show this while she's going. This is the next piece that I got. The Fall on the Farm. I think that's going to be so pretty stitched up. So those are some smalls that I can, carry with me and work on when I'm out and about. Oh, you're going to do a show and tell.
Oh, I know. Now, I don't know where Mama is. We have Papa Bear. We've had him for years, and I just don't have the heart to get rid of him.
I got it I got those for you for your second birthday.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
And then we had brother. I don't think we had sister.
I don't think so. I think we had one there was one we couldn't find, but we did have the mama bear too. Yeah. And those are like ones we just can't get rid of.
I know.
Mm-mm. You'll probably just stay in the family and we'll pass them down.
I hope so.
Hannah, my oldest daughter, has a bear. We call her Penelope. And I think she got her when she was 2, and she still has that bear still hangs out in her room. So it will actually be a really cute, primitive decoration kind of thing when she gets older. She wants to decorate her house in primitive style or something. But yeah, Penelope still hangs out. Penelope used to make every trip that we did. Uh, Penelope Bear had to go, even when Hannah was up into being a teenager, an older teenager.
Penelope had to go.
Penelope had to go.
She named my cat after Penelope. But
yeah,
no, it was a good name for her. It really was.
It did turn out to be a cat that we had. This is what she's talking about. One of that she had gotten, and we ended up naming it Penelope.
Yeah, it was supposed to be my cat, but she turned into a family cat very fast.
Yeah,
it's just like with Oreo.
Yeah, and then she disappeared one day. We've never seen her since, sadly. But let's see. Oh, we got off on that, and I forgot to show something that Malia. I think, okay. We were talking about my rotation and I should cross stitch. And so we were working on kind of getting these whips down. But Malia saw this as I was flipping through, let's see, well, here's the magazine. So it's a just cross stitch. And it does have some really cute things in it. And this particular project is not that big at all. So it will be easy to stitch up. But I am going to change I'm going to change some things about it. But Malia saw that and said I should cross stitch that. And so I'm going to, but I am going to use some different colors and kind of change it up a little bit to what I like a little more. But it does fit, our channel name is Woolly Sheep Stitcher, so we need a sheep, right? Did you think about that when you saw it?
Not really, I just like the sheep.
Yeah, I like the sheep, and the crow sitting on top. So that will be going into this particular rotation that we're doing. So I wanted to do, there's another one on here that I wanted to do. If I could go back and find it right quick. And I might still do that if I finish up the sheep quickly enough. Is this one? Oh, actually, I think there's a bigger picture. Hold on just one second. This one. I wanted to do this one for some of my patriotic stitching, and Malia liked the sheep better, so I thought we'll do the sheep first, and then I may come back to this one. I may replace the sheep after it's done and do this one, because I like that. I like that. That will go along with, well, I like the coastal theme for one thing, but it will go along with something that I'm going to show you here in a few minutes. So all the other whips you've seen the past few weeks are little things I've shown you that I wanted to work on. Those are still going to be plans. I'm just narrowing everything down so that I can finish up some of this and then just replace it with other whips. That's what we're doing. Smalls, like I said, are what was the phrase I used? I can't remember now. I can open the floodgates on smalls because, yes, because those are easier to keep and have bagged up and keep organized and that kind of thing. So I'm going to have some different types of smalls that's going to be on the go. And uh, so yeah, that's the plan. Uh, so I think now we're kind of into. Oh, I do have some crochet to show. Um, this is one of those rare videos. I have some other things to show. And I have some things that Linda brought to me yesterday. And I want to show some of that, or show that. And if you're not interested in the crochet and seeing the rest of the video, thank you for joining us for this far along. And we hope that you come back to our channel again. So I will move into just a short crochet section. I will move into that very quickly and show some of that. But first we need to pause the video so I can put some things together. So you're closer. Can you pause it? Okay, we're back. So in April, when I had to be in the hospital, had my surgeries and things, I did quite a bit of crocheting, didn't I? But I've given quite a bit of it away too, because I had some friends that I wanted to make some gifts for. And if you're on Instagram, you can follow me on Woolly Sheep Stitcher. There are some pictures of those. I did some patriotic stitching or crocheting that I gave away for some gifts, and you will be able to see pictures of those on there. And yeah, so I do not have those with me, but I got into stitching or crocheting, I'm sorry, some little flowers. These are just some of the basic little flowers, but I love them. They're gonna be handy. I started some fall ones too, because I wanted to do some baskets with the little fall flowers, and so I started like a little sunflower pattern in some different colors. One of those I have given away, the one with the yellow, but here is one I have done. These are also on my Instagram page. And what I did to the others, I haven't done this yet on this. I took a wood, like a wood dowel rod, and I wrapped jute rope around it and hot glued, just twisted it around and around and hot glued that on there. I love the look on it. It's very country prim kind of look. And so hopefully I'll have that done for next time for some of these to show, because it's like just, I loved how it turned out. Here is my orangey kind of color sunflower.
I'm very excited for October. I have a totally packed schedule.
Yeah, she's been making plans. One of the things that I'll kind of stop here and say, one of the things that I asked both my daughters is that, what's their summer plans going to be? And was it you or Hannah?
It was Hannah.
Okay, so Hannah's response to summer plans was getting ready for fall.
I have a lot of summer plans. I mean, that's what me and Dad were outside on the swing doing. We were going over plans for summer.
Well, you've got a busy summer. Malia's got camp. She's got a trip to make. And we've got some company coming, and And just between that and the dates they fall on is going to be
Getting ready and
a
wise, you know.
hugely busy summer. Okay, I'll go and show these little flowers. So then after I crocheted those little fall flowers, I was getting in kind of a summer mood with my flowers. So I did this. You know, I did this. I thought, oh, this would be so cute together in a basket. And I did this one. So, and then I did do this little basket. It sits in a shelf, straight, that's in the corner straight over from us. But I did that. And so I've been waiting. I did a crochet rabbit. And he stayed in the basket so I could show this, and then I will be putting him away. But there's my little crochet rabbit. I actually crocheted 2 of them and put them together because he wouldn't stand on his own. So there's the back of him.
Where doesn't get him.
So I changed them. I changed the pattern a little bit, but I still thought it turned out really, really cute. But that was in my shelf for spring. So he can now go into storage, and I can add something else there. But that is all of the crochet that I wanted to show. And now we will show what Linda brought to us. But we'll need to pause for just a second so we can move some of this. Okay, we're back with her gift from Linda. She brought a beautiful package. Was kind of in the car coming home yesterday. It got smushed up a little bit, which was sad because they traveled all the way from Florida with it and kept it in perfect condition. But just a second, we got somebody passing through. Just pause it. Okay, we're back. There is rarely a time I can film a video without an interruption. It's got to be very late at night after everybody has passed out to go to sleep, or very early in the morning, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, for me to get a video done. And sometimes that doesn't even work without interruption. So we just go with it. So we'll go through this gift bag, and Malia is going to hold everything up for me because she's closer. She's got a better angle at the camera. Okay, I'll unwrap this. Okay, I loved everything that was in here. But can you hold that up there? Show it to him. It's a soy candle, and the name of it is Storm. And one of the blends of fragrances in there said blackberries, was it?
I think so.
I love blackberry anything.
I haven't smelled it yet.
Oh, you didn't smell it yesterday?
That smells really good.
It does. It smells really good. Okay. This I love. Okay, first I have to kind of give a background on this. I think it was one of my first videos, one of my first Flosstube videos. I was talking about how I try to grow flowers, right? We've tried to do a garden, different things, and everything pretty well dies. I have. So, I have to use fake greenery if I want to do anything. And so Linda brought this to me. It is so cute. Show this. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I've got the perfect place that I think that, because I have in my kitchen, kind of in the corner of my cabinet, there's a big white crotch, and it's got some greenery in it, and there needs to be a little bit of color up against that. So I thought this will be so pretty sitting with that. So, and Linda's husband Joe, he said that it doesn't require light either, so I don't have it in the window or anything. I mean, it won't die on me. Okay. Okay, these, somebody has been into them, it looks like.
I ate one. I wanted to see what they tasted like. They're pretty good.
Coconut patties. Linda's, they're really popular there, where they're from in Florida. So, I haven't tried one yet. I should have tried one before the video. So, yeah. So you liked it?
Yeah.
Good. Let's set this here. And then the last thing, I mean, as if this stuff wasn't enough. I mean, she went too far, way far beyond what she should have. But I love this. I will treasure this. We'll treasure it all. But she did me a cross stitch finish. She knows I love coastal things. And as I heard, she had a lot of problems trying to get those seashells on there and dealing with the glue and everything. Linda, I appreciate what you went through trying to finish this, and I love it. So have yourself a beachy little Christmas. But you know what? This is going to be out this summer, so I'm keeping this out. There is no way I would put this away. And I will put when I do the cross stitch project that I was showing just a few minutes ago with the patriotic beach theme, these will go together. So I absolutely love this. And thank you, Linda, for everything. Thank you for meeting with me, and Hannah and Malia. We had a ball. We loved it. Okay, I think there is more I could talk about that's lying around here, but this video is like over 48 minutes right now, so we will maybe save that for the next video and end this one from now. So thank you for joining us, and give us a subscribe and a like. We would love to meet new people, and yes, we have a goal. So we're 151 subscribers, I think, and we would love to make it. Hey, it would be nice to make it to 200 subscribers, but 500 is even better. So if you enjoy what you see, you enjoy these kinds of projects, consider subscribing, give us a like, and that'll help us come up with the YouTube algorithm. Leave us a comment, and we enjoy those too. And everyone's really nice, and it's nice to know that somebody is out there that we can talk with, and we would enjoy that. So until we come back the first Wednesday in June, I haven't looked at that date, whatever that date is. Everyone be blessed and be well, and whatever your crafting hobby is, I hope you're able to enjoy it, and that things are going well in your life. And if they aren't, then we pray that things will be better soon. And other than that, we will see you again in the next video. Bye.